Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got our weekly Woolworths grocery haul to run through with you, but firstly I'm going to go through our meal planner and what we're going to be having for dinner for the 7 nights. I don't allocate any more what meal we're going to have on a certain night because it just doesn't fit our family that way, and I just find it easier to just list down the 7 nights that way and just choose what I want to have maybe that morning and take it out of the freezer, the ingredients, or get that prepared for that night. So firstly, I've got a butter chicken. My oldest boy loves butter chicken, and I've bought some simmer sauce, and I've also got some poppadoms. I just bought 2 boxes, you'll see in the grocery haul. I'm not sure what the kids are going to think of the poppadoms, but you know, I like them and my husband likes them and we'll eat them anyway. So another night, I've also got some more simmer sauce. I've got curried sausages, and I'm probably just going to put like mashed potato and boiled carrots with it as well. I'm not sure yet, or I might even put all the ingredients like the cut up carrots and the cut up potato with the curried sausages, but I'm just going to make like a big batch of that. Another night we're going to have just a savoury mince. I want to make up a batch of mince, not much ingredients, just like the gravy and some peas and maybe some tomato paste and onions and mince, and make it so I can have it on toast as well through the day because I really like savoury mince like that. And another night I thought I'd make like a big meatloaf. I might even make it big enough so I can freeze half for another night the following week, but just put heaps of grated carrot with it and peas and just make a big slab of meatloaf. I find this really good, and you can just sort of slice it up really thinly, and and you can have it even like between bread or buns or anything like that as well, or you can have it with vegetables or put vegetables in it. I just find it quite a versatile dinner. And then I've also bought some hokey fingers, so we're just going to have them. They're not a very big box. I think you've only got 15 in a box there, but I'm going to put like a potato salad with it, cold potato salad, and we've got some fresh beans growing in the garden. I will do another garden update soon and show you outside because we've had lots of rain here in Queensland over the last few days, and the garden's really blooming now. I've bought some chicken drumsticks, so to make them go further, I'm going to make like a big bake out of them, put them in a casserole dish, put lentils, carrots, canned tomatoes, whatever else, herbs and spices I'll put in there, but just make a big bake out of it so it's all put in together and thrown into the oven. And then the last night of the week is just going to be a leftovers, even if it's like canned soup or whatever we've got left over. I think you need at least one free night off cooking if it's going to be leftovers or toasted sandwiches or baked beans on toast, anything like that. So that's my weekly meal planner today, and let's get into the Woolworths grocery haul. So here's my groceries for the week. I'm going to start with the Fab. I got this for $8. I'm going to buy the powder this time just to see if it lasts a lot longer than the liquid and I get more out of it. I've also got some Johnson's baby powder. We just use that for like after baths or shower sometimes. I've also got some household sponges. I seem to go through these really quickly. So I do use like the chucks sometimes, but I just grabbed a packet of these because I still have some chucks. And we were scraping the bottom of the jar with the Vegemite, so I needed that. I also got some peanut butter because we're getting close to being out of that. Now, Oreo biscuits. I've got a Neapolitan one and some double stuffed ones. These are always not a bad price, I find, for the kids. I've also got some Up and Goes. These are like over $15 for a 12 pack. But I get these because my son's got a lot of sporting activities coming up, so I've just got them and I'm going to put them in the fridge outside, and he just has them occasionally when he's going on trips or excursions and things like that. Now, I did get some canned foods to stock up my pantry. I have moved my pantry back into the kitchen now, and I've just needed some more canned things. We just go through them so quickly. So here I've got lots of canned tomatoes. Well, not lots. There's a few canned tomatoes, a few beans. I've got some 3-bean mix, a few cans of 3-bean mix there. Now, I did get some Big Eats as well. I don't think these were really on special, but I just thought I'd put them in the cupboard. I've got some spaghetti, and the kids really like the ravioli, and I don't mind it either. So I just got a couple of cans of that. Got some apple slices. It's always good to make like apple crumble or an apple pie with it. So I'm really like needing fruits and things in the cupboard because I've just haven't been very good at keeping up with the stockpile lately. I think it's because the prices have gone up so much. And I also got a can of the Nescafe coffee because my husband's out of coffee. I got some of the tuna because they're on special. I always get them when they're on special. And I think that's all of the canned things there. Yep, that's all the canned things. Just needed to put some more things in my pantry because we're just lacking on the canned things. And I've also got some minced garlic and some mushroom soup there. The soups don't really go on special that much, I find, at the moment. So It just got a couple of cans there. I also grabbed a packet of milk chocolate sultanas. They're always good to have for the kids' lunch boxes, and some spaghetti. I just like to stock up on more pastas and things in the pantry because we're running low on that as well. So I've just got a few packets of different pasta there. I got some egg noodles to maybe make stir fry if I want to, and I've also got some of the chocolate milk over there. So that will go with the up and goes because one of my child doesn't take the up and goes at school, but he can take one of these milks instead. Now these are the papadoms. I got a plain packet and I got a garlic. I find these go so far for the price. So they'll be getting used for the butter chicken and the curried sausages. So the simmer sauces this week were $3. So I just got 3. I got curried sausages and butter chicken. And I've also picked up some pasta sauces at the back there because I've run low on pasta sauce as well. I've also got some white vinegar. I mainly just use that for cleaning. And the white vinegar, and I've also got some soy sauce. This was probably the cheapest one I could get. I think it was about $2 this week. So I just get whatever I can get that's on special. I just got the Woolworths brand olive oil, and I also picked up the Uncle Toby's oats, the rolled oats, because they were on special this week. And I usually just do buy the home brand oats all the time, but I just felt like the Uncle Toby's ones, and they were on special. The Pringles were on special, so I got a barbecue pack and an original pack. And I also grabbed this Max Charge, it's like a Nutri-Grain cereal. I went to get Nutri-Grain, but it was $10 a box. I think this was under $5. It was close to $5, this one, but I wasn't going to pay $10 a box for Nutri-Grain. The kids wanted Nutri-Grain, but I was able to find a substitute. Okay, the fruit and vegetables this week. I didn't get a great deal, but just got what I needed. I have got a big bag of oranges here. They weren't a bad price, so I just got the 3 kilos. I always get the 3 kilos when I can. I bought some of these plums. They look really delicious. Got 4 there. 3 tomatoes. They need a bit of ripening, but we are growing a lot of tomatoes at the moment. They just haven't come through yet. Got lots of bananas because we're a family that just go through bananas in a few days, even that many. I got some white potatoes because I'm going to make like some potato salad, and I've also got some of the Royal Gala apples and some avocados. I've got 4 avocados there, so we have them for breakfast sometimes. Well, every morning my son has them for breakfast, and whatever's left over I guess I'll have, as a snack or whatever. Okay, I've also got these collectible farm bricks that Woolworths have got out. The kids have been collecting them, so there's a bag of them there, so I just share them out with the kids. And then they just end up all over the floor and they never probably use them again anyway. But these ones are quite good. I find I like the little pieces that they use. I've also got lots of bread. So I've got some Abbott's Bakery one. This is just a wholemeal one I pop in the freezer for me. And I've also got 3 loaves of the soft white toast. I like the toast better than like the sandwich loaf. I just think it's thicker and it fills the kids up a little bit more. But, bread has gone up dramatically lately. It's just the same as what milk has. I find like milk and bread and the essentials like butter and things like that are such an expensive part of the groceries nowadays, and these are just the things that you have to have. So that's that part of the groceries. I'm going to go and grab all the cold things out of the freezer now because it's so hot here, so I didn't want to bring it all out at once. Oh, and I've forgotten the Clean Boost. So I did get some of the Clean Boost like nappy sand sort of thing just to boost up, the laundry powder or take stains out and things like that. Sorry, I forgot the silver beet, so I've just got some silver beet here. This was $4.90 a bunch, so I will be using the stems and all for that price. It doesn't go far in a family of 4, but I find that, I really miss having like spinach or silver beet, so I really have to have it in our diet occasionally, even though the price is so extravagant at the moment. Okay, so I picked up some lemon meringues. I know a few of you here love these meringues. I know I get a lot of comments when I buy them. They're always an alright price. They're always at $5 something, but that's pretty good for 4 of these. Because if you go to the bakery, they're so expensive. They're just, they're probably like $5, $6 for one. Like I bought some sausage rolls today at school and they were $5 for one sausage roll. So I got 2, which was $10, but I had no food in the house for the kids this afternoon. Like there was no bread and things like that. So sometimes it's worth it, but still $10 for 2 sausage rolls. It's crazy. I got some of these patties and mini mix ones. These are our little mini pies and sausage rolls. I also got some of the New Zealand fish fingers. Now we're going to have that one night for dinner. And I was going to make like a potato salad with it. Got myself some diced onions. I didn't buy onions this week, only the diced ones. I find these just so handy. I just grab a little bit and throw them in. Plus the onions were like $3 something a bag this week, so these are about $2 something. So, you know, and they last me ages. I've got some drumsticks. Now that's going to be for one meal this week. I've also got these ones for the curried sausages, and I've got like the big pack of 24 there. So I'm going to probably just make, you know, half of that with the curried sausage Master Foods sauce that I've got. And I've also got the lean beef mince here. I was going to make like a savoury mince with that as well. And you know, it's just handy to have some meat in the fridge. I've got this really good meat patty maker, which I will show you one day on a video when I do it. But it's just so good, and you can freeze them. I'll show you one day when I'm preparing the meat. I've also got some of the thigh fillets. This is the bulk pack of thigh fillets. And this is what I'm going to use for the butter chicken, because it's just not tough. I find it's just so easy, the butter chicken with that. And we've got poppadoms to put with it. Like I said, the drumsticks, I was going to make that bake with them. I was going to make like a curry bake with the drumsticks. I'll put some carrot in there, maybe a little bit of potato, make a big dish so it goes further. And I'm going to put some lentils in it, or chickpeas, something like that. So, you know, it's got some nourishing foods underneath the drumsticks, because there's not a great deal of chicken on there, so you really have to make like a bake out of it. It was only $5.57 for I think there's 9 or 10 there, and you know, like that'll make it go further that way. And put some rice with it and really bulk it up. That's what I'm just trying to do. Like the meats are just so expensive, but we just have to think of a way of bulking things up, either with potatoes or rice or lentils or beans. Okay, so these ones were quite expensive this week. I think we're looking at like $13.50 for these mini mix, the 40 pack, but it was just a cheaper option, and Woolworths didn't have their home brand ones out this week, so I just got these ones. Okay, I've got some of the pressed juice. I didn't get my green juice. I put it back because I just had to try and bring it down a little bit, because I was getting like over $300 at that stage. I bought some salted butter. It's actually melting. Look at that. It's melted badly. It's the salted butter. That's just for baking. I like to have that. And I've got some Yoplait yogurt here. I didn't buy any squeezy yogurts this week because just a bit of a break off them. They get expensive after a while. I've also got some olive oil spread, because we just go through that. I think this week I bought 20 litres of milk, because I went to the servo last night and picked up some milk as well. And we also bought some milk in the shop. So I've got 20 litres, which is a bit crazy, but what happens is that I do a turnover in the freezer where I'll put a few in the freezer, and then when we're really low on milk, I'll take them out, and then the next time I'll buy more milk. So we do go through 14, 15 litres a week of milk, but this week I bought extras just so I could freeze it. I just want to have some milk and breads in the freezer. That's what I do with the bread. I make sure that I've got 4 loaves of bread a week, and sometimes there's not much left, even that. Like the 3 loaves of white bread will go really quickly, but my wholemeal will last me ages, because I only have like a couple of pieces of wholemeal toast for breakfast. I don't really make sandwiches out of it. It's just usually for toast, and sometimes it lasts me 3 weeks in the freezer. So it's just that will last, but the 3 loaves will go really quickly. Even over the weekend, we'll probably even go through 1.5 loaves of bread, or maybe I'll make a loaf of bread if it's not so hot. I've just got 2 fans here going at the moment. That's why it's so loud. That's why I'm doing I did a voiceover on the first part of the video, because I had the lawnmower going and all that too, but just I've got a lot of things going on at the moment. The birds in the background, I've got the fans, my husband's doing the lawn so it's not so hot tomorrow. There's the veggies there I still have to go and put away. I'm going to go put this away now before it all melts. As you can see, it's getting condensation and it's getting really hot here. So thanks everyone for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and the meal planner as well, and I'll see you soon for my next videos. Have a great weekend. Thanks everyone. Bye.